behold, two men stood by them in white apparel. These are two angels. Which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand you gazing up into heaven? Why you stand up there looking up in the sky, he said. The same Mashiach Yahushai, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven. And he's going to come back in the same way. As you see him going up into heaven, he's coming back. That's why it tells you in Revelation 1 and 7. Remember, he was taken up in a cloud. It's very important. Revelation 1 and 7. The first chapter of Revelation is verse 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, which are the chariots of the Most High, the vehicles of the Most High, which the so-called white man called UFOs, unidentified flying objects. We call them IFOs, identified flying objects. They're the chariots of the Most High, or the angels of the Most High. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. So they're going to wail because of Mashiach Yahushua. So now they look in the sky, seeing him go up in what? A cloud. So now going back to Daniel, the 7th chapter, and the 13th verse. It says, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man, who was a Mashiach Yahushua, came with the clouds of heaven. So he's having a vision of what happened once he went up in the clouds when he left the earth. One like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, came to the Most High, who was Ancient of Days, and they, who are they, the angels, brought him near before him. They brought him near before the Most High. Verse 14. But Mashiach Yahushua said something too in Matthew 24. Let's look at Matthew 24th chapter. And 29, 30, hold on. Matthew 24 and 30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. The same way he left. There it is again. Something to add to your arsenal. So now, going back to Daniel's, the 7th chapter. The angels brought Mashiach Yahushua near before the Most High. Verse 14. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion. It's going to last forever, which shall not pass away. And his kingdom, that which shall not be destroyed. It's our power, Mashiach Yahushua. So when you look at Psalms, the 2nd chapter, Psalms 2 and 6. Yet have I set my king upon my holy hill of Zion. I will declare the decree. The Most High hath given unto me. Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Okay? We read about what he's going to do. So all the militaries tell you he's going to break them over and over. It tells you he's going to break them down. Destroy all these kingdoms. Mashiach Yahushua going to be given power, y'all. Daniel 7 and 14. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom that all people, nations, and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed ever. That's right. That's our power. Matthew 28 and 18. And the Mashiach came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Hear that? All power has been given to him by the Most High, in heaven and in earth. He paid the price, y'all. Our power, Mashiach Yahushua. St. John 3 and 35. The Father loveth the Son, and hath given all things into his hand. That's why I love him. He's given all things into his hand. St. John 5:22. The Father judges no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son, that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son honoreth not the Father which hath sent him. So that's what the Most High has done. Anybody want to go against that? They're going against the Most High. Point blank, without a shadow of doubt. And it tells you in one of my favorite scriptures in 1 Corinthians 15. The 15th chapter. Verse 24, I believe, yeah. It says, then cometh the end, when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father. When he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. You hear that? That's what we're reading about. For Mashiach Yahushua kingdom to come, he got to take down all rule and all authority and power. We must reign till he have put all enemies under his feet. So, he going to reign for 1,000 years. And he going to put all the enemies under Mashiach Yahushua's foot. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. No more death. That's the last enemy. He waiting for death to be the last enemy. For he have put all things under his feet. But when he said all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted. That which did put all things under him. Who put all things under the Mashiach Yahushua's feet? The Most High. Then you know at that time the Most High going to be accepted. Everybody going to know about the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob forever and ever and ever. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob may be all in all. That's what it's all about. Oh yeah. Ephesians 1:22. Ephesians 1:22. It's going to happen. It's just part of prophecies that we're looking at, that we work toward. It's making sure that, we do the right things to be there. Look, Ephesians 1:22, and have put all things under his feet, and gave him to be the head over all things to the church, which is his body, the fullness of him that filleth all in all. That's right. The Most High going to fulfill all in all. Everything that the Most High want him to do. You're going to fulfill it. All over here. Psalms 145 and 13. Psalms 135 and 14. For the Most High, will judge his people, and he will repent himself concerning his servants. That's right. He's going to bring that judgment down. That's what I say. We got to be in order, because we're going to be judged also. Remember, 2/3 going to be thrown in the lake of fire too. 2/3 of our people. Oh yeah. Nobody's getting away with anything. We all going to be at the judgment seat of Mashiach Yahushua. Let's look at Psalms 145 and 13. Let's start at verse 10. Psalms 145 and 10. It says, all thy works shall praise thee, O Most High, and thy saints shall bless thee. They shall speak of the glory of thy kingdom, and talk of thy power. Speak of his power, to make known to the sons of men his mighty acts, and the glorious majesty of his kingdom. Listen at this, verse 13, very key. Thy kingdom is an everlasting kingdom, and thy dominion endureth throughout all generations. Okay? It's going to last forever, people. Nobody's ever going to take it down. Micah 4 and 7. Micah 4 and 7. Micah 4 and 7. And I will make her that hearted a remnant, and her that was cast far off a strong nation. Let's talk about Israel. And the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua shall reign over them in Mount Zion, from henceforth even forever. You gotta love it. He said, and I will make her that hearted. So we at a standstill, y'all. A remnant. That's 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. And her that was cast far off, a strong nation. We were cast far off all the way from the west coast of Africa, or at least from Israel, all the way to the Americas, way over here, and throughout the four corners of the earth. So they're going to make us a strong nation. And the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua shall reign over them in Mount Zion, from henceforth even forever. Hallelujah. Yes. That's what's promised. That's the future for us. That's why we got to get it together and be ready and apply the Most High's laws, such commandments, that we may please the Most High and do his will. Look, Luke, the 1st chapter. Let's start at verse 31. Talk about a Mashiach Yahushua. Says, and behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a son, and shall call his name Mashiach Yahushua. He shall be great and shall be called the Son of the Highest. And the Most High shall give unto him the throne of his father David. So the throne of David, who's of the tribe of Judah, Mashiach Yahushua, came out of the tribe of Judah. It tells us that in Hebrews 7:14, for it is evident that our power sprang out of Judah. Verse 33 is key. And he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever. He's going to reign over the house, the family of Jacob, or the 12 tribes of Israel, forever. And of his kingdom there shall be no end. There shall be no end to his kingdom. Oh yeah. John 12 and 34. I just love hearing it, reading about it. Look, people answered him, we have heard out of the law, as we've been reading, that Mashiach abideth forever. And how sayest thou, the Son of Man must be lifted up? Who is this Son of Man? Did the Mashiach said unto them, yet a little while is the light with you. Walk while ye have the light, lest darkness come upon you. For he that walketh in darkness knoweth not whither he goeth. That you know they're ignorant. He said, walk with me as I'm here with you, bringing you the light, showing you how to follow the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, which is the light in Proverbs 6:23. So he's telling you, he's the way to show us how to follow the law. The light, the truth, which is the law. That's going to lead to what? Everlasting life. Verse 36, while ye have light, believe in the light. Believe in Hamashiach Yahushua, that ye may be the children of light. You may be the children of light. Mashiachim. As it says in 1 Corinthians 3:23, in Romans 14:8. These things spake of Mashiach Yahushua, and departed, and did hide himself from them. Hid himself from them. This is our power. That's why we got to look at this. That's why I say you got to study this, people. You got to go into this. And a lot of you, it's not about Israel, so you don't really care. Hebrews 12:28. Wherefore we receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved. You hear that? Wherefore we receiving a kingdom which cannot be moved by no nation. Let us have grace, something that we don't deserve. Getting something that we don't deserve. That's grace. Whereby we have served, whereby we may serve the Most High acceptably, with reverence and righteous fear. Fearing the Most High, being afraid of him. Righteously and following what he say do. For our power is a consuming fire. Don't get it twisted. Most High is a consuming fire. And what does fire do? Burn you up. Therefore, you don't want to be caught in that fire. Let's go back to Daniel 7:14. This is where all this came from. And there was given him dominion and glory. It's given to Mashiach Yahushua. And a kingdom that all people, nations and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. Verse 15. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit, in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. So what he's seeing troubled him. He's troubled by this vision that he's seeing. Verse 16. I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So he told me, and made me know the interpretation of the things. So who was this that stood by him? An angel. And he asked for the understanding of the vision. Who was this angel? Uriel. Verse 17. These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. 4 kings that shall arise out of the earth. Going back to verse 3. Babylonians, Persians, the Medes, the Greeks, and the Romans. Verse 18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So I'm quite sure y'all know how to go in the scripture and determine who the saints are. We'll go to short version. Psalms 148 and 10. Looking for the definition of the saints. Psalms 148 and 10. Because it say the saints going to take the kingdom. We don't vote for it. We ain't marching for it. Say we're going to take the kingdom. Who are the saints? Psalms 148 and 14. He also exalted the horn, means the power. Like I told you, the ram's horn and the bull's horn, the power of his people. He is a personal or possessive pronoun showing ownership. The praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto the Most High, near unto him. Praise ye the Most High. So the saints are the children of Israel. Now going back to Daniel 7:18. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. Oh yeah. We're going to take the kingdom and possess the kingdom. Israelites, 12 tribes of Israel. Forever, even forever and ever. Are y'all ready for that? Or you're scared? You think it's not going to happen? You think the Most High is a lie? Look what he told us once again. Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So how you think we're going to have rest? Because these nations are going to be out to work. They're going to have to work. Like they're working now. And serve us. The children of Israel. Oh yeah. No matter how you look at it, you can't change it. No matter how you feel, make it say something different. You can't make it say nothing different. Did they get America by voting, by marching? No. Did the Babylonians take down the Assyrians by marching, voting? Any kind of verbal agreement or written contract? No. Did the Persian Mede get the kingdom from the Babylonians by marching, singing praises and jumping around like a chicken with his head cut off? Talking about you got the Holy Spirit? I don't think so. No kingdom came out of power without war. In Exodus 15 and 3, the Most High say the Most High is a man of war. St. John 10 and 30 say, I and my Father are one. So Mashiach Yahushua is coming back to judge and make war. With who? With all these nations as we read that's going to come up against him. He ain't shooting out no rose petals. This man is coming back for war. And he's going to use us also as his battle axe, as it's written. A war. So I say going to be a strong nation, a strong people. Going to raise us up with spiritual power beyond your imagination. That's why you got to know what this Bible is talking about. That's why you got to study. You have to study. It's amazing to me how I look at how some of our people, they so weak. That they don't even realize we got next. The children of Israel. Every nation will have a certain dispensation of time to rule. You gotta understand this. No matter how you look at it, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follow. And the Most High said this in the book of Job. He said this. Let's look at it's Job 14 and 5. It says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. This is real, people. No matter how you look at it, this is what the Most High has done. That's why you got to know what he has done to be able to bring it forth so our people will know. This is our hope through the Most High and what he has written in his scriptures. Job 14 and 5, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. The number of the time he's going to allow him to rule is with the Most High. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. He cannot pass this. Job 20 and 5. I'll read verse 4. Knowing thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, like they got their space station out there in the sky, they jets and so forth. Yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung, like his own doo-doo. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which have seen him, the eye which saw him shall see him no more. Neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Okay? You can read that whole thing. I'm not going to go all up to it. There's enough there that you heard. They're coming down as we're coming up. That's why I said we're going to take the kingdom, possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever, as it is written, without a shadow of a doubt. The Most High is not a man that he should lie. These are prophecies that's going to happen. Daniel 7 and 19. Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse or different from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which devoured, break in pieces, and stamped the residue with his feet. The fourth beast is the Roman Empire, diverse and ruled by a democracy, where the nations before them ruled by a monarchy or a dictatorship, one man rule. Dreadful as iron and as brass, I mean the Roman legions, the Roman military, very powerful and fierce. Verse 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, and a mouth that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows. This is talking about the 10 horns, the 10 tributaries. At this time, it's called the EEC, or the European Economic Community, or the European Community, called the 10 Common Markets. And the other one that came up is talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, who we read about in the Apocrypha. At that time, and then America, we look at it as being twofold. Was Epiphanes conquered who? He conquered the 3 that fell. His 3 generals, Alexander the Greek generals that he set up over these lands that I gave you. He defeated and took over the areas of lands that they ruled in, Cassander, Lysimachus, and Ptolemy. And he took them down. America had to defeat Britain, had to defeat the French, and they had to defeat the Spanish, or the Spain, to become established as a world power. As a world power. Like I say, the horn that had eyes, talking about Antiochus Epiphanes, so-called white people. So-called white man to represent them and their nation as they were ruled under him, as they're ruled at this point under the Illuminati. Mouth speaking great things, religions, come from